Traders, and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, July 15th, 2024. Let's find out what is going on the economic calendar at the beginning of the new trading week. Overnight Chinese data dominated the Asian session. The data were a mixed bag, very mixed bag, with the different components on different levels. Fixed asset investment 3.9% as expected. GDP way worse than expected, 4.7% down from 5.3%, and worse than expected 5.1%. Year to date, Chinese GDP is at the level of 5%, worse than 5.1% forecast, and worse than 5.3% previous reading. Industrial production 5.3%, slightly better than the forecast of 4.9%, but lower than previous reading of 5.6%. Industrial production year to date 6%. Only unemployment rate 5%. We are still waiting for the data from the Chinese in form of the new loans. They are scheduled for release at 10 o'clock. At 11 o'clock we got the industrial production from the Eurozone, and at 12 we got the Eurogroup meetings. During the New York session we got New York Empire State Manufacturing Index, which is scheduled for release at 2:30, together with the manufacturing sales, wholesale sales from the Canada. The Bank of Canada Business Outlook survey is scheduled for this at 4:30, and Fed Chair Jerome Powell will give a speech at 6:30. FOMC member Daly will give a speech at 10:35. So quite busy Asian session, almost non-event during the London session, and the let's say New York session, a US session, will not be that much let's say busy until 6:30 for the Fed Chair Jerome Powell to give a speech. Now let's take a look at the technical part of the charts. Euro-dollar 30-minute chart is showing us another deterioration lower, but it's still trading between 50 and 100 periods moving average. So there is still no touch of the technical resistance at 1.0917. However, the market was very close to this level, only 7 pips miss. How it looks on the 4-hour chart, as you can see, this is the level we wanted to test, and the blue arrow still indicates that this is the key swing high for the bulls, because they need to break above this key swing high in order to return to the short-term uptrend, or even to extend the bounce. Nevertheless, once again we hit the extremely overbought conditions, and now we are going lower. RSI is already at the level of 63 points, and it looks like the market wants to go towards the level of 1.0853, 1.0847 to test it once again, as this level was violated but not tested just yet. The whole movement out of this wedge is looking very bullish, because you can place like a 5-wave Elliott wave scenario to the upside here, and that in that situation we would have to see some sort of the ABC correction. Now the first target, of course, the technical target, 1.0853, 1.0847 area, waiting for the another developments. The other major is British pound, and the British pound extends the wave 5. Very nice extension of the wave 5 to the upside. So right now let me just grab the wave 5 only. There you go. Wave 5 has been extended roughly around the level of 1.2990, and the market is consolidating the recent gains in a very narrow zone around this level. So we know that the 5-wave structure to the upside has been completed right now into the extremely overbought conditions. So it's time again for some sort of the correction. We can say that the level of 1.2859 is next for the test. So let me just mark it with this blue arrow, because it hasn't been tested just yet. It hasn't been tested, so this level is next, waiting in line for the test, because of this Elliott wave cycle to be now completed. So what's happened here? As you can see, we extended way above the level we planned. Even this little fella here, this swing high from the March at 1.2977 has been 1.29, just a second, and 87. Yes, 1.2892 has been violated as well, and we need to move further in time. I will switch to daily to see where is the next target basically, and the next target for bulls is located at the this is the July high 2023, 1.3134. So that's the next target for the bulls, but please notice the situation here on a daily time frame chart. Our RSI indicator is already extremely overbought as well, so it is a time for this market to do some kind of a pullback or something like this. And one more thing I would like to point out, this is 3-wave move. Even if the last wave is in a 5-wave, there is still 3-wave move here on the British pound. You can see the wave A here, wave B here, and wave C here. Now, in order to change this scenario to more bullish, like an impulsive wave progression, 1 instead of A, 2 instead of B, and 3 instead of C, 4 and 5, of course, which are missing right now, the market doesn't have to break below this wave A high, 1.2859. The green trend line is the key level for the bulls. They cannot break below this level if they want to continue the upward movement. All right, that was the British pound. One more market for the beginning of the week is, of course, the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. We have another movement to the downside towards this level here. We got it on our chart, 157.45. And the bounce is very shallow despite the extremely oversold market conditions. So in that situation, we might see further deterioration even lower, because the market is below the 50 and 100 periods moving average. We got the new level here. We got new technical resistance level, 159.46. So it all looks very bearish for the US dollar to the Japanese yen. It looks like the rally might be paused for some time now. Nevertheless, please keep an eye on these 3 levels here. They are still valid. They still prevent bulls from continuing the uptrend, and only if they are violated, only if there is a very nice, strong, aggressive violation of this level, basically breakout above this level, we can say that US dollar to Japanese yen is back to the game, is back to the uptrend. Last but not least, from this low towards this low, as you can see, there is a trend line, of course, and we now broke below this trend line substantially. So this one is even violated. So that's another confirmation the bears are still in charge of this market. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.